Person of the CEO of Arcview Investments, Honorable Shegun Oshundari. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning to all our listeners all over the world. It's always my pleasure to be here to educate and inform us on how we can invest right and how we can also be a better person and also be support the economy. And because we are all in this together, and we just have to do it together and move the country forward in the little way you can actually do it.
Thank you very much. Just recently, or just sometime yesterday, there was conversation around the fact that the Federal Executive Council has approved a 200 billion naira investment fund to address the housing deficit that we have in the country. Also in Lagos State as well, there is, the conversation around the fact that Lagos State government has ordered renovation or revocation of unoccupied housing units. There's been a lot of, people staying under the bridge and, shanties and all of that in different parts of Lagos State. So there is a housing problem. And, but before we go into that, there's also the conversation around the fact that the federal government is looking to boost food production with a $134 million AFDB loan. And, Arcview Farms has also come on board to also support in the way that they can to boost food production. All right, the emergence or the introduction of the establishment of Arcview Farms has been quite an interesting one, in the agri sector. So let's take a look at that. What exactly did Arcview Investment Limited want to achieve with the Arcview Farms?
Yes, with the Arcview Farms, what we want to do is to make sure that everybody coming to have their own farm and be able to farm and eat what you grow. It's very important that you spoke about the money the African Development Bank is supporting the federal government with. Fine, but it might not really go round. Talk about the population. The population is about 250 million. So we just have to support the government, in any initiative they are coming up with. Because, okay, for example, let's look at the area of power supply. The minister said very soon they'll be getting to about 6,000 megawatts. In Houston, Texas, that's what they are only 6,000 is what they are using to wash clothes for laundry. The laundromat system in Houston, they are only using 6,000 megawatts. That's for them, dedicated for laundromat.
For laundry.
Laundry.
And that's what the entire country of Nigeria is planning on.
Nigeria, so you can imagine so the money coming in for from AFDB and this and that might not really do the job. So what do we need to do? Come buy a plot of land with 500,000 naira. You can buy 3 plots. In fact, 2 people can come together and do this together. You can farm.
Wow.
You have very good, like somebody was telling me about cassava. With cassava you can get so many things out of it. You have so many. You can even convert it into so many. So it's very important for us to look into this aspect of our lives, because it is very, very important. Without food, we cannot survive. And the inflation is going up. It's about at 42% as we speak. Is it when it gets to 100 that everybody will now be running helter skelter? So let's start something down. Now we have the farm estate at Ishiun Obafemi local government, and you can easily come in and own your own farm. You see, we have provided adequate security so that the place will be secured. Your farm produce and the personnel working will be well secured. So we have also given a very good platform whereby you don't have to come in and farm. We can always introduce existing farmers, those who are on the job doing it, and then they will be able to farm for you. So you just come in as an investor, to invest into the agricultural sector, or you come in as an active, participant in that industry. And with the little effort you are doing today, it will surely add value to the economy, to the country, so that if you farm, for example, maybe Mombala farms, you have your own farm. and that can go around for everybody in mainland FM. That numbers, has been taken care of. So you don't have to add to those who are saying even power or there's no food.
Exactly.
So if we can have, like, for example, 100,000 farmers springing out from Lagos, from here, you'll be shocked that at the end of the day we will have to be exporting food. We have to be exporting to other countries. And we've been bringing in foreign direct investment through that alone. So because our land is so fertile that you'll be shocked that anything can grow anywhere in this country, because of that fertility, that the land is so fertile. So, but we need to we need to be intentional about it. We have to start something and do something, because if everybody just abandon that and say, okay, let's come to Lagos, we are all going to schools, we are all doing our businesses, we want to jump out of the country, we want to, and leaving the basis, where we started from before we discovered oil. Every day now you talk about oil, because that has been centered around the economy. That's the mainstream of income in the nation. So, but we can diversify as well. Let's look into agriculture. It can also become a mainstream of income as well. You remember when the northern 10 million is now 8 million naira. You have 20% discount, 2 million naira off. You can just become a landlord, there, and you can buy half plot. You see, one thing about this, what we are talking about, is that you owning 300 square meters of land and somebody with 600 square meters of land, you are both landlord. You build your house and you just enjoy yourself, and when they are calling for the landlord association meeting, you all attend, and but the primary essence, main essence is that you have a roof over your head. You no longer pay rent. It's a generational blessing. You have something to transfer to your next generation, and it comes with peace of mind. As a landlord, you have peace of mind, because this is your house. There is no all the rules and regulations that you have to put off your generator by 10 p.m. You must not fry chicken. You must not do this. You must. There are some houses that when you leave it, you'll be shocked at the rules and regulations.
Very true.
After you are paid, I have a brother that is currently experiencing such now, that after he has spent about 1.7 million naira in a mini flat, the landlord said, "I'm not going to renew your rent," and he had only paid 1 year. And the landlord is hell-bent, saying that after 1 year, you just have to leave my house because you didn't accept to be pumping water for me. Yes, because the guy said, no, I can only pump for myself. I can't pump for everybody in the house. So you can just imagine landlord. So that's for Mowe of Father, and you can buy 8 million naira, half plot 4 million naira, Bluestone 2.0 exclusive.
And there you have it. There's nothing like having your own thing, being in charge or being in control of how you want to do certain things. It's still Arcview half hour on Mainland 98.3 FM, and we're now moving on to Lagos State and see the many opportunities that are available here as well.
Yes, in Lagos we have estates cut across all the zones, in Lagos. We have Treasure Hilltop Estate, Commander Alagbado. We are currently running the promo with 16 million naira, 8 million naira half plot, 16 for full plot. You can become a landlord quickly. 3-bedroom bungalow still sells for 35 million naira, and the duplex